Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore last time, and my room looks different from the last video, so just relax. It's not that big of a deal. Just build a bridge, just get over it, blah blah blah. Okay, here's my little intro image. Hi guys! Today's video has been long overdue. I'm finally gonna talk about the 21 Pilots show in Ottawa. Pretty excited to talk about it. Hello, sir. Who invited you? Great. Just a disclaimer, it was back in April, so it's been about 8 months, almost. Oh my god, ew. That's a long time. I might not remember everything that happened, so this might not be a very detailed video just because I don't remember everything. I guess I'll start how I always started. I'll talk about the lineup a little bit. So it was in Ottawa and I don't live in Ottawa. My friends Tara and Lindsay, they go to school there, so I took a bus and I went there to stay with them for the weekend and to go see the show. Our plan was to wake up really early, as in like 4 a.m. and then Uber over to the venue. But as we were trying to sleep, the three of us we were too excited. We just couldn't sleep. So we ended up not sleeping, and Lindsay and I took an Uber and we got there around 3 a.m. So we got there and there was obviously nobody there because it was 3 a.m. I kind of figured that the lineup might not start too early just because it's Ottawa and Ottawa doesn't really get that many big concerts. So I didn't think that the crowd would be so prone to lining up overnight or like camping out in like other big cities. So I wasn't really expecting that many people to be there, but I didn't expect us to be alone for how long was it? It was from 3 a.m. I think we saw the first people around 6:30 or 7. We were there alone for a long time. We kind of slept a little bit, like it wasn't exactly sleeping. It was more just like lying down with your eyes closed and you're not exactly awake, you're not exactly asleep, you're just like there. Tara wasn't coming until a bit later because she had class in the morning, so she was gonna come after that. The girls who came after us, they were really nice. We talked a little bit. This was like one of the funniest things. These two people come, and as they're walking towards the line, there's less than 10 of us, but these two people, they come up, and the first thing they say to us is,
"So how long did it take you guys to get here?"
Okay, well, judging by your tone, we're guessing that not as long as you. And then they're like,
"Yeah, it took us 11 hours to drive. We're from the States. We're from Notre Dame."
Notre Dame? I don't know. They're from that place, that school. So that was the first thing that they said, and we're like, right, these people. Sorry to like drag on them right now. I actually ended up beside them when we were inside the venue, and they were really nice people, so just, you can disregard what I'm saying right now, but that was my first impression of them. It was really cold because it's Ottawa. It's 5 hours north from Toronto, so it's a lot colder than Toronto. And yeah, we were freezing. So I don't want to talk too much about the lineup, but there is one story that I've been dying to tell. It's not exactly about the show itself, but it's just about stuff that happened during the lineup. I'll tell it now, but I might have to make a separate video for it because I just don't want this video about the concert to be too long. So it's not a very detailed story, but I somehow was able to make it into a 7-minute long video. So just click over here in the corner if you want to watch that video and then come back to this one because this one's probably a lot better than that. But if you want to hear about this little incident that happened in the lineup, then by all means go check out that video. Alright, coolio. Sorry for this little side story, and let's get back to the rest of the day. I don't think there's anything else that really happened in line. I mean, like I wore my cape outfit again, did a little makeup, which didn't really look good at all, but anyways. As they were letting us in, they're obviously, as every venue says, they're like, you have to walk. You can't run. You can't run from the door to like the pit. So I was the first one let into the door. And I was just walking very fast, but everybody was kind of like jogging a little bit. So there was at least like 10 people who had ran past me, and I'm like, guys, just follow the rules, please. Either way, I still made it to barricade, and I got a really, really good spot. Literally, we got in there, and I just started like, oh my god, like, I'm so happy right now. I fucking got barricade for my favorite band. I never thought I would be able to do that. It was a lot to handle. It was very emotional for me. I ended up beside those people who were from the States, and I was talking to them. They were very nice people. The actual concert. So the lights went down. And, like, the mic started to go down, and yeah, I was like hysterically crying. I'm like, oh my god, I'm finally here. It was very overwhelming that I was gonna be able to actually see them like front row, like stress-free. I think I was just comparing a lot to the times when I saw them at Sound Academy in Toronto. If you haven't watched that video, it's really long, but you can watch it and just kind of get an idea of how fucking awful that venue was and how bad the crowd was. Being front row in Ottawa, it was just like very overwhelming. Like, the mic was dropping and I was in tears. They weren't on stage yet, there was no actual music going on. I was just, holy fuck, just like, I'm here. The smoke comes across the stage and then you hear Josh drumming and you're like, oh my god. Well, I'm like, oh my god. You see the faintest little Tyler like among the smoke, and it was so loud and I was crying and I could barely hear him, but I'm like, I just started fucking screaming. I'm like screaming the lyrics. Oh my god, I've never been that insane. I'm like, if somebody were to look at me at that point, they would probably be a little scared. I couldn't believe that I was there, and I was not going to waste this concert with low energy. I was going to go hard, and fuck, I did. I went very hard. If you watched my video from 21 Pilots at Sound Academy, you'll know that Tyler did not do his Heavy Dirty Soul death drop, so I was really disappointed. But he did it. Boy, that boy did it. Oh shit, what up? Is it what up or what's up? I can never get that boy meme. Anyway, he did it, and I was a little bit excited. I am not kidding when I say I cried for the entire first 4 songs. First 3. First 4. Because it's Heavy Dirty Soul, Stressed Out, Guns for Hands, and Migraine. Yep, I was crying through all of those. I cried during Stressed Out. You wouldn't think that's a song that anybody would cry through. I wasn't crying because of the song. I don't think I need to explain why I was crying, because it was so cool. Seeing your favorite band barricade is just one of the coolest things that could ever happen to anybody. It's very hard for me, again, like as I said, to explain how this concert was because it was so long ago, but all I know is that I was just so overwhelmed with emotions and I was so happy. I usually am very carefree at concerts. Like, I will dance, I will do weird hand movements, I will scream as loud as I can, but at this concert I was myself, but like 20 times more. When they started Polarize, I was fucking losing it. Just being front row for this song was just, oh my god, it was just so good. And then at the very end of the song, he did this little thing where he's like, "You're all beautiful!" And then I screamed a lot. And during Lane Boy, well, actually during this entire concert, I was wearing the floral robe thing that he has. And I have one that is like, it's like a duplicate. It looks exactly like the one that he has. So being front row, I'm like, let's fucking do this. I did the thing where I did the ghost floral robe thing where he wears it. Now, it's not exactly ideal to experience a concert and watch a concert through this. It gets a little hot. I was doing this, enjoying myself, but I realized I didn't take any videos of Lane Boy. I was trying to take a video of so the part where he's like, stay low, blah, 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 right before the drop, and literally the entire crowd bows down to Tyler Joseph, because who wouldn't? So everybody gets down. I was gonna take a video of the crowd, like, with the camera facing all of us. It didn't turn out how I thought it would, because I accidentally turned it off after 2 seconds. They didn't do any of their old song medley. They didn't do the Run and Go either. But I finally got to experience Can't Help Falling in Love. I'm sorry, Elvis, but 21 Pilots, they own the song now. But yeah, that song, it was so good. I finally got to hear it live. Oh my god, the judge. This is the thing. I had already seen a lot of these songs performed live at the Sound Academy, but it was just so much nicer being able to be front row. And I know I keep saying that, and I know that this entire video, like, flash words are gonna be front row, so nice, like, but it was so nice being at front row. Holding On to You. Oh yes, it didn't go as nice as I planned it to, because obviously they were trying to like get the song going, but I started a very quick Josh Dunn, Josh Dunn. I started a very quick little Josh Dunn chant, but then Tyler cut it short because he wanted to sing about his wife or something.
Josh Dunn! 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 Josh Dunn!
Yeah, I don't think they really heard our chant now that I just rewatched that video. I don't think they heard it at all, but... Oh my god! The first 2 times I saw them, Josh Dunn... I can't believe I'm gonna be this girl. I'm gonna expose myself, but anyways. Josh Dunn, he did not go shirtless the first 2 times I saw him. At this Ottawa show, I turned away for 1 second, and when I looked back, he was shirtless. And I was screaming. I'm like, he's shirtless? Oh my god. It was... Why am I like this? I'm sure he did a tree speech, but I didn't record it. I'm usually just a fucking mess by trees, so I don't have the capacity to record it. Like at the Sound Academy, Julia had to record it for me because I couldn't. So I'm sure he did a tree speech, and I know for a fact it was amazing. He was definitely probably talking about being in Canada. Because that's what most artists do when they come to Canada. They're like, it's just so nice being in this country. We're like, yeah. Car radio. That was a lot for me because it was after I got my car radio tattoo. Hearing car radio and like having my tattoo and everything, it was just it was a lot. I thought I had recuperated myself. I thought that I had, you know, calmed down, and then they did that, and it was a lot. Oh my god, I don't remember what song it was, but there was a point where Tyler came down and he started like running across the barricade, but because of the way that this was set up, the barricade went on for a very long time, like way past the stage, and he just kind of disappeared for a while, and we're like, okay, Josh, what you doing? Tyler disappeared. I don't know where he went. I don't remember when he came back out, but anyways. Josh Dunn on the drums during Ride. Fuck me up. I don't know how else to explain this. It was just something that I really needed. I will say this quick, they did not do the meet and greet system. We tried waiting out back to see if they would just come and say hi. It was freezing cold, and I felt really bad making Tara and Lindsay wait, so I was like, let's just go. Of course, to my luck, they did come out and say hi to people. They didn't take pictures, they would just like sign a couple things, said hi, and then left. And I did miss that chance. Why does this happen to me? Why? No, I didn't get to meet them. It's fine. I still haven't met them. I didn't meet them again when I saw them in June. I'll just say that right now. I felt pretty good after this concert. I wasn't crying like a baby afterwards. It was just an amazing experience to be front row for something like that, for a band that performs the way that they do, for a band that means so much to me. So again, they didn't do the run and go, which I don't understand why they would do that to me. My friend Noah, she made it into Josh's Snapchat. Tearing My Heart was so good. I always forget how amazing of a song that is, and then they go and do that. Goner had me fucking shook. They didn't do Message Man either, which is disappointing, but it's fine. At the end, they did their cute little exit, and they were doing like the whole like, oh, you stop it, because we were cheering so loud. Man, I really miss this concert a lot. Oh yes, that is my awful summary of how the Ottawa 21 Pilots concert went. If you were at that show, definitely comment below about something that happened to you or some cool stuff that happened or that you saw. If you weren't at that show, well then you just have to take my word for it. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow my social media. I'm definitely a lot more active on my social media than I am on YouTube, and I'm really sorry that I don't post as frequently as I should or as I want to. School just really fucks me up. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Yeah. Oh my god. I am so in love with these people.